Hello everybody and welcome to Simplifying Algebraic Expressions practice number 8. In the first question we're going to multiply out the first two brackets first again, so we get 3x times by x, which is 3x squared, 3x times by 2, which is 6x, minus 1 times by x, which is minus x, and minus 1 times by 2, which is minus 2. Then we can tidy up the yellow bracket by combining the two terms that contain x, and 6x and minus x give us plus 5x. Then we can multiply out the yellow bracket with the remaining bracket, 3x plus 2, and we get 3x squared times by 3x is 9x cubed, 3x squared times by plus 2 is plus 6x squared, plus 5x times by 3x is 15x squared, 5x times by plus 2 is plus 10x, minus 2 times by 3x is minus 6x, and minus 2 times by plus 2 is minus 4. And finally, we can combine all the similar terms together. So we have 9x cubed, we have two terms that contain x squared, giving us plus 21x squared. We have two terms containing x, which gives us plus 4x, and there's only one constant, which is minus 4. Now in question 2 we have 4 brackets, and there are a number of different ways we can approach this. We can multiply out one bracket at a time. It doesn't matter in which order you put the brackets, you should always get the same result. Or we can multiply out the first two brackets and the last two brackets and then multiply the results together, and again we should get the same result. For this question I'm going to multiply out one bracket at a time. So I'm going to start with the first two brackets, which gives us x squared plus 2x plus x plus 2, and we can tidy that up to give us x squared plus 3x plus 2. Then we can multiply it by x minus 1, and that gives us x cubed minus x squared plus 3x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 2. So next we need to tidy up the yellow bracket. We only have one term there that contains x cubed. We have two terms though that contain x squared, so we combine them to give us 2x squared. We can also combine the terms that contain an x, which gives us a minus x, and there's only one constant which stays the same, minus 2. Then we can times this bracket by the final bracket, which is x minus 3. And this gives us x to the power 4 minus 3x cubed plus 2x cubed minus 6x squared minus x squared plus 3x minus 2x plus 6. And lastly, we combine all the similar terms to give us the final answer. We only have one term that contains x to the power 4, so that remains the same, but we have two terms that contain x cubed, so that becomes minus x cubed. We also have two terms that contain x squared, so that becomes minus 7x squared. And there are two terms that contain x, so that becomes plus x, and there's only one constant which remains the same, which is plus 6. And in question 3 we also have 4 brackets, so multiplying out the first two brackets we get x squared minus x minus 3x plus 3, and then if we tidy the yellow bracket up we get x squared minus 4x plus 3. Then we can multiply out the next bracket along, which is x minus 2, and that gives us x cubed minus 2x squared minus 4x squared plus 8x plus 3x minus 6. Tidying this yellow bracket up gives us x cubed, the two terms with x squared give us minus 6x squared, the two terms with x gives us plus 11x, and there's a minus 6. Then multiplying this out with the final bracket x plus 1 gives us x to the power 4 plus x cubed minus 6x cubed minus 6x squared plus 11x squared plus 11x minus 6x minus 6. And then combining similar terms to get to the final answer, we have x to the power 4 minus 5x cubed plus 5x squared plus 5x minus 6. Now I very briefly want to just show you that you can use a different method and get the same answer. So if we were to multiply the first two brackets together and then the second two brackets together, we get the results shown here in the yellow brackets. And then we can tidy them up a little bit before we multiply them out. So if we start by multiplying x squared by each term in the second bracket, and then multiply out minus 4x and plus 3, and each time write the result so that the similar powers of x are directly underneath each other, then it's easier to add them up at the end, and as you can see, if we add them up, we get exactly the same result. So you can pick whichever method you prefer. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you're absolutely brilliant at this now. If you could hit like and subscribe, that would be great, and I really hope to see you on another video soon. But bye for now.